Good morning. Today we will discuss the instruction set of 8085 microprocessor. Instruction set of 8085 microprocessor. Here instructions in 8085 microprocessor, total 80 instructions, and 246 opcodes, 246 opcodes. Now the 80 instructions divided into 5 types, Number 1, data transfer instruction set. Data transfer instruction set. Second one, arithmetic instruction set. Third one, logical instruction set. And fourth one, branching instruction set. And fifth one, machine control instruction set. Total 80 instructions and 246 opcodes divided into any one of the 5 types of instruction set. Number 1, data transfer instruction set. Number 2, arithmetic instruction set. Third one, logical instruction set. Fourth one, branching instruction set. And last one, machine control instruction set. Okay, first we will discuss the data transfer instruction set. Data transfer instruction set. Here, data transfer means to transfer the data from source to destination. To transfer the data from source to destination. There are 3 ways we can transfer the data. Number 1, register to register. Number 2, register to memory. Number 3, memory to register. There are 3 ways we can transfer the data. Number 1, register to register. Number 2, register to memory. And third one, memory to register. This is called data transfer instruction set. To transfer the data from one register to another register. What are the registers available in 8085 microprocessor? The general purpose registers. B, C, D, E, H and N. There are 6 general purpose registers. Each register, it consists of 8 bit and 1 special purpose register, that is called accumulator, A register. Now to transfer any one of the 6 and one special purpose, we can transfer from one register to another register. Yeah, to transfer the data from one register to another register using any one of the 6 general purpose register and accumulator. Okay, first we will see the register to register. Example 1, register to register move B comma C, move B comma C, C register 05 and B register 09. This is for source register and this is for destination register. Okay, this is for destination register. Okay, now the C register data to move B register, the both 8-bit register, both are 8-bit register. Move B comma C means C register data to move B register. Now C register data 05, the B register data 09, the 09 replaced by 05. Here the 05 data available in B register as well as C register also. Move means just to copy the data, the same data available in source register also. This is for source register and this is for destination register. Okay, to transfer the data between any two registers. Okay, second example, move or add, move A comma D. This is for source and this is for destination register. Now D register data to move A register. Now D register data suppose 07, the 07 data to move A register also. Okay, this is the data transfer between two registers from one register to another register. Okay, and second one, register to memory. Register to memory. First we have to initialize the memory address location data. For that we can use LXI H comma 8500 H. Here LXI means load the given 16-bit data or address into HL register pair. The LSB data in L register and MSB data in H register. These two represent for memory. Now 8500. Now this is the memory address location. In this address location 07 data. Okay, here register to memory. Example 1, move M comma C. Register data to move memory address location. Now memory for 8500. Okay, the 8500 in HL register pair. This is represent for memory address location. In this address location data, okay, 07. Now C register data to move memory data to move, sorry, C register data to move memory. Okay, suppose C 09, the 09 data to move memory. Now memory address 8500, the 07 data replaced by 09. This is the second method to transfer the data from register to memory. Okay, and third one, memory to register. Memory to register. First we have to initialize what is the memory address 4506H. This is for L register and this is for H register. Now these two represent for memory. Now the 4506 in memory F of data. Okay, now example move memory to register. Okay, register D, comma M. This is for memory address location data to transfer into D register. Now memory address 4506 in this address location data F of data to transfer into D register. Now D register F of. This is the way to transfer from memory to register. There are three ways we can transfer the data from register to register, or register to memory, or memory to register. This is called data transfer instruction set. In data transfer instruction set, around 19 instructions available. Okay. Second one, arithmetic instruction set. Second one, arithmetic instruction set. In 8085 microprocessor, arithmetic instructions is nothing but addition, subtraction, increment and decrement. There are 4 operations in arithmetic instruction set. Number 1, addition. Number 2, subtraction. Number 3, increment. Number 4, decrement. Here there is no separate instruction for multiplication and division. Then how to multiply the two data and how to divide the two data. For that we have to use the repeated addition concept for multiplication. In division we have to do for repeated subtraction. Okay. Here addition means to add the two data. To add the two data. Data 1 in always accumulator and second data will be any one of the registers. Example ADDC. ADDC means to add to 8-bit data. ADD means default accumulator content plus register content. Now add these two data and the result always to move accumulator itself. Data 1 in always accumulator, the second data will be any one of the 6 general purpose register. C register 0, 8 and A register 0, 7. Now to add these two data, result in decimal 15. Now in microprocessor all the result and all the address data only in hexadecimal format. Now 07 and 08 the corresponding hexa value 0F. Now the result in A register 0F. Okay, this is the addition concept. Subtraction SUBD. SUB means to subtract to 8-bit data 1 in always accumulator, the second data will be any one of the general purpose register. Now accumulator data subtract with D register data, that result to move A register. Accumulator 0F and D register 0A. Now to subtract these two, 0F in corresponding decimal value 15 and 0A the corresponding decimal value 10. 15 minus 10, 5. Now result 05 in A register. This is a subtraction concept. And increment and decrement. Example, increment INR C. INR C means to increment the register content. To increment the register. Yeah, register means any one of the given 6 general purpose register and accumulator. INR C means now C register data add 01, that result to move in C register itself. Okay, this is the operation of increment concept. And the decrement means now to decrement the C register content or any register content. DCRB means now to decrement the B register content singleton. B register data minus 01, that result to move the same register itself. This is the operation of arithmetic instruction set. Okay, there are 4: addition, subtraction, increment and decrement. Okay, there are 4 operations. There is no separate instruction for multiplication and division. Okay, in arithmetic instructions also 19 instructions available. Okay, third one, logical instruction set. Logical instruction set. The logical instruction set is nothing but logically and logically or logically exclusive or complement, compare and rotate instructions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In logical instruction set, it comes under logically and logically or logically exclusive or complement is nothing but not operation or inverse. And to compare the two data and to check the status of the flag register content. Rotate, now rotate the data either left or right, with carry or without carry. For that we can use the rotate concept. Logically and, for that we can use A instruction. A means logically and. AN for logically and accumulated with a given register. Now logically and these two data and the result always to store accumulated itself. Example ANAC. Now logically and accumulated with the C register. A register data, and this is the symbol for logically and with C register, that result to move always in A register itself. This is the logical and operation when both inputs are high. Now output will be high. If any one of the input is low, output will be low state. This is the operation of logically and. Next one, logically or. For that we can use ORA or instruction. Logically or OR for logically or accumulated with the given register content. Example ORA B means logically or accumulated and the symbol of OR, okay, with the B register and the result to move always A register itself. The operation of OR when both inputs low, output is low. If any one of the input is high, now output will be high state. Okay, and exclusive OR, we can use X or A or instruction. X or means exclusive or accumulated with a given register content. Example X or A D. Any registers with a accumulated. A register data exclusive OR symbol. This is the symbol of exclusive OR accumulated with the D register, that result to move always A register. Okay, the operation of exclusive OR, if both inputs are same 0 0 1 1, now output will be low state. Different input 0 1 or 1 0, now output will be high state. Okay, this is the operation of exclusive. Complement or not operation or inversion operation, we can use CMA. CMA means complement only the accumulator content. Not some other content. Okay, now it will complement the accumulator content. 0 change into 1 and 1 change into 0, and the result to move always only accumulator. Only to complement the accumulator content. After complement, the result to move accumulated itself. And compare and rotate. Here to compare the two data and to check the flag register status, either carry flag, sign flag, zero flag, set or reset. For that we can use CMP or instruction. CMP means compare default accumulated with the given register content. Now to compare these two data and to check the carry status, zero flag status and sign status, either it is set or reset. And the rotate, there are 4 rotate instruction RAL, RAR, RLC and RRC. Rotate accumulator content. Rotate the accumulator content left carry or right. Sorry. Rotate the accumulator content left or right with the carry or without carry. Only it will rotate the accumulator content, not some other register content. This is called logical instruction set. Fourth one, branching instruction set. Branching instruction set. There are three types. Number 1, jump. Number 2, call. Number 3, return. Number 3, return. Here, jump, call, return. Jump. There are two types. One is a conditional jump, and second one is a unconditional jump. Unconditional jump. Here, unconditional jump without any condition checking. Without any condition checking, jump to the given 16-bit address locations. This is called unconditional jump. Example, JMP 16-bit address. 16-bit address. Okay. Before jump instruction, it will not check any conditions. Okay, it will not check any conditions. Jump to the given 16-bit address locations. Okay, this is for unconditional jump. And conditional jump, total 8 conditional jump. Okay, number 1 JC, number 2 JNC, number 3 JZ, number 4 JNZ, number 5 JM, and number 6 JP, and number 7 JPO, and number 8 JPE. There are 8 conditional jump instructions. There are 8 conditional jump instructions. If that condition satisfied, jump to the given 16-bit address location. Example, JC 16-bit. JC 16-bit address. Here JC means jump if result is carry. So this condition satisfied. Now jump to the given 16-bit address locations. Otherwise, it will execute the next address location data. This is for conditional. In conditional, total 8 conditional jump instructions available. Next one, call. In call also there are 2 types. One is the conditional call, and second one is a unconditional call. Here, unconditional call, we can use CALL instruction, 16-bit address. Here the unconditional call means call 16-bit address. It will call the given 16-bit address location program. This is to call the subroutine program without any condition checking. Now directly to call the given 16-bit address location program. For that, we can use this unconditional call instruction. In conditional call also, there are 8 conditional call instructions. CC, CNC, CZ, CL, Z, CP, CM, CPO, CPE. There are 8 conditional call instructions. Suppose CNC 16-bit address. 16-bit address. Here CNC means call If result is no carry, this condition will be satisfied. Now, to call the given 16-bit address location program, and this condition satisfied. Suppose this condition is unsatisfied, means execute the next address location data. Execute the next address location data. Next, return. Return also, there are two types. One is unconditional return. Unconditional return. Second one is conditional return. Conditional return. Here, unconditional return instruction for RET. Here RET means the subroutine program finished, return back to main program. Always end of the subroutine program we have to write unconditional return statement. Then only it will return back to main program. The subroutine program finished, then return back to main program. This is for without any condition checking, it will return back to main program. For that we can use RET. RET means unconditional return. In conditional return also there are 8 types: RC, RNC, RZ, RNZ, RM, RP, RPO, RPE. There are 8 conditional return statement. If that condition satisfied, return to main program. Otherwise, it will execute the next address location of the program. Example, RPO. RPO means return if result is odd parity. If result is odd parity. Now, this condition satisfied, it will return back to main program. Otherwise, it will execute the next address location of the program. Okay. There are 3 types of branching instruction sets: jump, call and return. Okay. Fifth one, machine control instruction set. Here the machine control means to control the microprocessor machine. Okay. Now to control the microprocessor operations, to control the machine, there are 6 instructions we can use. HLT. HLT means alter the program. Alter the program. Second one, NOP. NOP means no operation. No operation. And third one, EI. And fourth one, DI. And fifth one, SIM. And sixth one, read. Machine control instruction set. There are 6. Okay, to control the microprocessor machine. Okay, for that we can use the 6 instruction. Number 1, HLT. HLT means alter the program. Always to write end of the program. Always to write the end of the program. All instruction. Then only the microprocessor kit will be alt state. At the time, all the 3 address buses will be tri-state. There is no operation for after that, the alt instruction. Always to write the end of the program alt instruction. Alt means now to stop the microprocessor running program. Okay. And second one, NOP means no operation. No operation means this is for dummy instructions. Okay. Whenever you want to insert some instruction, at that time we can use NOP. This is for to reserve the memory address location. For that we can use NOP, or to increase the time delay. For that also we can use the NOP operations. NOP means no operations. Okay. Using this instruction, it will not affect the any flag register content. Okay. This is for dummy instructions. EI for enable interrupt. Okay. Enable interrupt, and enable interrupt means now to enable the particular interrupt. Okay, for that we can use this. And fourth one, DI. DI means disable interrupt. Now to disable the particular interrupt, for that we can use the DI instruction. And the fifth one, SIM. SIM means set interrupt mask. Set interrupt mask. This is for to set the particular bit, whether the interrupt is masked or unmasked. For that we can use fifth instruction. And the last one, RIM instruction, read interrupt mask. Okay. If you want to mask or unmask particular interrupt, now to read the status, whether it is masked or unmasked, and also it will read the status of the pending interrupt. Status of the pending interrupt. At that time we can use RIM instruction. In machine control instruction set, there are 6 instructions, all NOP, EI, DI, SIM and RIM instructions. Okay, there are 5 types of instruction set. Number 1, data transfer. Number 2, arithmetic. And number 3, logical. Number 4, branching instruction set. Number 5, machine control instruction set. There are 5 types of instruction set in 8085 microprocessor. Total 80 instructions and 246 opcodes. Now the 246 opcodes and 80 instructions, it is based on any one of the 5 types. Okay. Thank you.